Hey, welcome back on the Good Morning Artesia radio show. Jessica's here from the Chamber of Commerce, and probably the big event this weekend. I mean, we talked about a lot of big events this weekend, but one of the biggest events this weekend is the return of the main event, Car Show and Cruise.
Yes, I'm so excited.
So it's back.
It's back. It's been 3 years, 2 from COVID. And it is the 23rd annual, so we're really excited. We got to partner this year with the Artesia Car Enthusiasts Club, along with Artesia Main Street, who are the two organizations that normally put this show on. And we have just had so much fun doing it, number one. Excuse me. And also, really neat to see. I mean, we put on events all the time, right? And different kinds of events. And so adding this event to our repertoire, whatever you want to call it, it has been really cool because it's a whole different ball game, you know? I mean, the fascination and the passion for motor vehicles that we have found in all genres has been so fun and interesting to hear. I mean, you've got people that come in that can barely fill out their form, you know, and they need help writing, and bringing like 1919 Ford trucks and all the things. We've got people bringing in tractors, we have motorcycles, and then you've got on the flip side of that people bringing in brand new stuff that's really fun. And I don't know. I think it's going to be really cool because it's going to be a whole mix of all the different things. And like I said, so many different passion levels and so many different things. And it just boggles my mind, like, why choose the one car? And that's what I think is cool. And I want to walk around the car show and ask all these people, because why this particular vehicle? You know, like, I know why my particular vehicle is a 1967 Shelby Mustang, but I don't know why this person wants it.
You have one, or you're going to get one?
I have wanted one. Gene, when I was in high school, my mother made the mistake of telling me that my name was supposed to be Shelby. And my dad said no. And so in that frustration I almost changed my name to Shelby when I turned 18.
Yeah.
Then
you were named after the drag racer, the racer, or you were named after the...
My dad didn't want me to be named after a car. So ever since I learned that, I'm like, I want a Shelby Mustang. And I wanted the 67, and then they started blowing them up in Gone in 60 Seconds, and my heart was sinking the whole time. I'm like, no, they're wrecking this car.
Yeah.
And now, of course, because it was in that movie, they're super expensive. So I'm like, man.
Did you ever watch the Ford versus Ferrari movie?
Yes.
What'd you think of that movie?
I enjoyed it. Yeah. I really did. That was cool. I guess Shelby was kind of a jerk, though. So glad I didn't change my name after all. No, just kidding. Just kidding. I still love the name.
I was watching a bunch of clips today from the Top Gear guys, Grand Tour guys, and whatever the situation is, it was a whole series of, but it could be worse. So they'd be looking at some disastrous situation, and then one of them would say, "But it could be worse," and then they would show how it was worse.
Oh no!
So, you know, if you get into the car thing, I was watching a video. One of the guys I watch on YouTube, Vice Grip Garage, he's in Tennessee now. He used to be in Minnesota. And he bought a Model A Ford, 1920 Model A Ford in Iowa, and drove it 700 miles back to Tennessee.
Wow.
So he didn't trailer it. He didn't tow it. He
put miles on
it. And...
wow, that's cool.
The engine was in the process of blowing up when he started.
Oh, shoot. So did he have many stops at different mechanic shops along the way?
He stopped at a lot of Autoport store, and he bought a lot of oil, and he bought a lot of antifreeze.
Yeah, right? Oh, my goodness.
But, you know, there's people that have those, and they maintain them, and they take good care of them, and occasionally they drive them around. And
I think we have a couple signed up for the show. I feel like oh man, it's hard to remember all 100 cars that we already have. It's so exciting.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think we've got a couple.
So as of now, you're almost at 100 cars that have signed up.
We're at 99.
99.
As of
which
yesterday.
Pretty good sign that over the next week you'll get even more. So we could see over 200 of these great-looking automobiles at the show next weekend.
Absolutely. From what we have been told in the past, more than half show up day of to register.
Okay.
So this 100 cars that we have, 99, only about maybe 5 of them are car club members.
Oh, wow.
That are local.
Okay.
So, I mean, there's other Artesia people that aren't in the club. But yeah, I think there's about 5, maybe 6 or 7 that are just car club members. So that's in a whole separate deal. Like, I think we reserved about 50 to 70 slots for them.
Mm-hmm.
So if you add that to what we already have, you know, we're already at 150. We're making 300 goodie bags.
I think you're going to need them.
Just in case. Yeah.
So what kicks it all off? You've got stuff on Friday?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Friday night, changing it up just a little bit. They've normally done a cruise up and down Main Street. Always been a great hit. People come out and watch it. However, this year, there's been a couple of things that we've gotten able to do. Number one, DOT approval from Department of Transportation in Santa Fe said we can have a parade of cars. So that's going to be fun. And number two, it's just going to be in the opposite direction. So normally they will cruise west, and this time we'll cruise east first. Also, that helps the drivers because that setting sun is kind of brutal. So lining up at Bulldog Bowl, they're really encouraging all cars to be lined up by 5:45. The parade cruise will start at 6, and it'll come down all the way down Main Street to 2nd, right there by La Fonda, and they'll flip around at the roundabout. What did we call it last week? That doohickey? You know. Anyway.
I called it a roundabout.
Yes.
You called it a...
Did I call it a doohickey?
No.
Roundy round?
What did you call it? A roundy round?
I don't know. Anywho, they're going to turn around right there.
You had a unique term.
I did. Right there at Hotel Artesia, and then come back to Maine. And
did you call it a loop-de-loop, maybe?
Loop-de-loop.
I don't know.
Maybe.
Something like that.
All of the above. Everyone knows what we're talking about. Around the statue.
Yes.
And then back up to 7th Street, where it will technically end. However, cars can continue to go up and down if they want. They will just have to abide by the traffic laws at that point. Just because we could not get all the traffic lights blocked for that long of a period of time.
Yeah.
So,
Some of them are not even working anyway, so hopefully they'll get those fixed here pretty soon.
Yes.
Well, that'll be a lot of fun, and as a part of that, we'll have the radio show here on 93.7 or 990 AM, and Sean Smalls will be playing 50s and 60s and 70s rock and roll cruising music and taking requests and doing shout-outs and all that kind of stuff. So while you're out and about cruising or watching the cars cruise...
turn it on.
Turn it on and listen to that.
In the radio.
So that's Friday.
Friday at 6, yes.
And what happens on Saturday?
Saturday, there will be at Heritage Plaza starting at 9 a.m. We'll have all cars from 9 to 3, all in Heritage Plaza, Roselawn, 4th Street, food trucks on Texas, and even Western parking lot. They've graciously allowed us to overflow over there, which I think we're going to need every bit of that space for sure. So it'll be fun. We've got I think Elizabeth has 5 food trucks signed up and ready to rock and roll, paid. Most of them are offering breakfast and lunch options, which is really cool. So come out any time of day. There'll be face painting for the kiddos. Well, unless, I mean, anybody can get their face painted, I guess. But face painting will be there.
Yep.
And it's Zia Kids and Park.
Okay.
Students that are going to be doing the face painting. I think a cute little fundraiser for them. And yeah, we're really excited. It's going to be, and of course, Jean, you're going to be there playing music all day. And I'm excited. I think it's going to be really fun. And the weather. Have you looked at the weather? Oh my gosh. It looks incredible for Saturday.
Yeah, I think we get rid of the wind and everything.
Yes. So from what mine says, 79 and sunny. Is that what you're seeing?
Oh, I was looking at text messages.
Nope.
79 and sunny. That's what my app says.
Awesome.
So it'll be a beautiful day for that.
Exciting.
Yeah. So we're really, really looking forward to it, and it'll be a big event for this year. So that's really exciting.
Yeah.
And it's free to the public, so you don't have to pay any money unless, of course, you want to buy some food or buy a car.
Yeah.
Because a lot of times you'll see for sale signs on some of these things.
Yeah, that's
know?
true. It's so funny. We've had 2 people that can't make it this year that just bought one. Well, let me just tell you, one of them came in yesterday to pick up Tebow tickets, and I thought, well, he's here to register his car because he drove up in this really fun Mustang, all original, and he had just bought it 2 weeks ago. And I thought, oh, yes, here we go.
Yep.
No, he was there for Tebow. And he says, I already committed to the Lions Club golf tournament.
Yep.
That's cool. That's fine. And so we're trying to get him to at least come park it, out there. And then the second one, his car won't be ready until like the summer. So he's painting it bulldog orange. It's going to be like this not brand new, but, older vehicle. Apparently it's going to be paying some really cool homage to the football team.
Cool.
I guess they won their first title in, I can't remember if it's 57 or 67.
57.
57. Okay, so it's a 57 model of whatever car this is, and really cool. He's actually been working with the schools on the design.
Oh, wow.
So it's going to be a cool new bulldog.
Okay. Was it
thing.
56 or 57?
I think it was 57 because that sounds like a.
Yeah.
Anyway.
But yes, it's that model vintage of car. Well, that's
and that's
awesome.
why you picked it. So, like I said, the fun stories that are behind these vehicles as to why these folks picked certain ones, I think is really, really neat. So,
Yep. They all have a story. Every one of them has a story.
Yeah, come out and listen to them because these guys love to talk about their cars.
Yeah.
And tell you all about it. So.
Well, all right. So Friday, Saturday.
Yes,
big,
Friday, Saturday.
Big weekend
all
for the
downtown Artesia. We're really excited. Yeah, if you haven't registered, please stop by, or you can go to artesiachamber.com. It's only $25. So
Okay.
it's really not, a real big expense to put your car in the show, or motorcycle or truck or whatever. One thing that car owners need to know is that we will have, if they want to park their cars Friday night after the cruise, 100% welcome to do so. We do have security guards on, and then we'll also have, of course, APD is always great at patrolling that area too. So lights are always on it, they'll be on all night. And so anyway, just for peace of mind.
Put a sign outside your car, no cat. Because you know what people are stealing nowadays?
Cats?
Catalytic converters.
Oh.
They're stealing the catalytic converters.
Because it has copper inside?
I think that's what it is. It's weird. So that's why you got to have the security. But I think that's another sign you put up there, no cat.
I don't have one of those.
So there's no reason to get underneath here to steal it because it doesn't exist in this particular car. You know?
We have some fun signs that Dorothy made up years ago that are so cute. One says, don't run your fingers over my car, and I won't run my car over your fingers.
That's cute.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good. That's good.
Kind of like don't touch.
Yeah, well, that's the implied.
Yes.
Yeah, don't touch the thing. And a lot of them, they got the display sign that has all the history on it.
Yeah.
And some people get in there and clean them, underside, behind the wheels. I mean, they're spotless. And
yeah, we saw, I even posted on our Facebook, I said spotted. Someone was at the car wash going through.
Yep.
And then the person who it was got tagged in the picture. I was like, yay! They really were getting ready for the show.
And speaking of car washes, that's our sponsor for the broadcast Friday night.
Oh.
Is Superior Express Car Wash.
Awesome.
And the one out by Walmart there. So they're sponsoring the radio broadcast Friday night.
Cool.
So looking forward to that.
How fun.
Well, cool. Was there anything else going on that we need to chit-chat about?
It's just all hands on deck this week, mostly with Car Show and Tebow.
Yep.
There's other things going on. Lions Club. Of course, Yucca Blossom is a big deal this weekend, Saturday and Sunday. So come to the Car Show Saturday, Tebow Saturday night, Yucca Blossom on Sunday. We're going to do a ribbon cutting out there on Sunday. That's
Good.
going to be fun because they
Good.
did join the chamber because their event just is getting
Good.
bigger and bigger and bigger. So, yeah.
That'll be fun. Well, we'll be there
Big
Sunday,
weekend.
too. Nate will be there. Big Nate will be there. So
Cool.
if you haven't met Big Nate, you'll get to meet Big Nate
I'm excited.
Sunday morning because I'm not sure when you're doing your ribbon cutting, but he's going to be out there starting at 11 when they open their doors.
Cool.
So
Awesome. Thanks,
excellent.
Jean.
Well, thank you, Jessica. We'll see you around this weekend.
Sounds good.